Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. Happy here, and welcome to week 11 of the Final Fantasy XIV Informational. And if you're wondering, yes, my room is different than it used to be. If you see my other videos, as you can see, I have done a bit of remodeling, but that is neither here nor there, so let's get right into it. So I've been getting a few interesting questions this week, and I've actually had an interesting time because they haven't been traditional questions. A lot of the questions last week have been about the pre-order stuff, and I'm going to include a link to Square Enix's explanation of most of that. But also, if you go over to my Facebook page, I'm going to publicly post all the questions and answers. That's right, by the way, I do have a Facebook page now. It is, you know what, why don't you just click the link in the description below? I think that would be a lot easier. But one question that I've been getting is about the UI. I saw this question, and it's the first time I've gotten a question about the UI. And the question from Shannon Williams is, can you please ask the devs, will the UI be totally customizable? Will there be add-ons available for inventory, FC management, or DPS meters? Now, while there has been no formal announcement of any sort of add-on, of just any add-ons in general, like they haven't said, yes, there will be an add-on for this, there will be an add-on for that. They have said they would like to move into being fully customizable. They understand that there are a lot of things out there that may not be programmed into the game, and that there are a lot of people who like to fairly enhance the way that they monitor certain statistics. And so they have said that they would like to make the game fully customizable. However, I don't know if it's going to be that way on release. If I remember correctly, they said that it won't be, but that they're looking forward to it to another patch, maybe 2.1 or 2.2. So, thank you, Shannon Williams, for your question. Hopefully, they get the full mod support going pretty quick. Another question I had, and this one was very, very interesting because it allows me to talk about another point that was raised by Square Enix. In case for those of you who don't know, they released a plethora of information on the Lodestone, the first two posts about server names and starting cities and things like that. And for those of you who don't know, each individual class has its own starting city. In fact, let me pull that up now. And the question brought something to my mind that was like, I don't know how I never thought of this being a problem before. So here's the list right now. Marauder and Arcanist are planned to be starting at Limsa Lomitsa. Archer, Lancer, and Conjurer are Gridania, and Pugilist, Gladiator, and Thaumaturge are all for ul'dah. Above that, it says when logging into Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn for the first time, your starting city will be determined by the starting class you choose. For example, selecting Pugilist will place you in ul'dah, and selecting Marauder will place you in Limsa Lomitsa. This is to ensure that characters start in the city that houses their guild. Now, that's all fine and well. There's just one problem. As far as we know, Arcanist doesn't have any healing skills. As far as we know, Conjurer and potentially Thaumaturge, I don't know how they've reworked it yet, so Conjurer and potentially Thaumaturge have healing skills. Now, that could be a problem for at least Limsa Lomitsa, perhaps not ul'dah, but for at least Limsa Lomitsa, because that means that off the bat, all the fates, all the level like 1 fates, 2 fates, all that stuff, there are no healers. Now, don't get me wrong, people are very rare to heal in Fates as it is. But it kind of makes me wonder, why didn't they include a healing class in the in Limsa Lomitsa? And I'm gonna bring it up with the devs on the forums because it's actually a serious concern that I think has been completely overlooked. I think they're kind of hoping people will travel a lot, and if you're wondering why I'm looking this way, it's my second monitor. I think they're kind of hoping people will travel a lot, and with the dungeon finder that it won't really matter because you're meant to solo until 15 anyway. However, you will have to do a quest to unlock certain dungeons in the dungeon finder. So I'm wondering how that's going to work. So once we know how that works, it'll be fine. But from level 1 to 15, having no healers, at least for fates, maybe for certain quests, it's kind of awkward that they don't have it. But we'll get more information about that later on. It was a very good question. I'm very glad that this person asked it to me. Shout out to Michael Jesse. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. There's a lot of S's and E's going around, so I'm not exactly sure. And the last thing I really want to talk about is some unfortunate news. The NDA is something that I've been speaking about for 10 weeks, 11 weeks now. And I've been always been saying I can't wait till the NDA is lifted. I can't wait till the NDA is lifted. I've been saying it over and over. I just say it every video. When the NDA is lifted, I'll do this. When the NDA is lifted, I'll do that. Well, the NDA is going to be lifted. Partially. Now, I did get more clarification. I mentioned the NDA being partially lifted in a previous week. And I've been looking for more information, and I actually had a dev answer me. So this is coming straight from a dev's mouth So there's no room for speculation. This is how the NDA is going to work. All information can be shared about beta phase 3. Pictures can be shared about beta phase 3. Audio and video cannot be shared from phase 3. Now, I don't know if that's going to carry over to phase 4 because it's an open beta. That'd be kind of strange, but it's kind of an unfortunate thing for me because I couldn't wait to post all this content on my YouTube channel about all the things I was going to be doing. I couldn't wait to be streaming Final Fantasy XIV for all the people who couldn't be in the beta. Now it's not so much of a big deal anymore because Final Fantasy XIV, I can't do it. So I actually have a request from all of you who watch my videos and who have been supporting my YouTube channel for the past 10 weeks, maybe even longer. Some of you have been around. But I want to know what you want me to do with the weekly informationals. Now, obviously, I could do updates about what I've learned in the game. Let me just make sure my headset is actually on. Yes, it is. Sometimes the sucker likes to turn off on me when it's not making any noise. But anyway, I want to know what you guys want me to do every Friday for the informational series once Beta Phase 3 comes out. Now, I will be taking screenshots because that would just be dumb of me not to do. And I would like to post guides. I'd like to post reviews on the classes. I'd like to talk about the abilities. I'd like to share whatever I can. I just cannot share it in video form. I can, however, take screenshots of them. So I will try to do that for you guys instead. Just let me know what you want to see. I will do whatever you ask. I will make a list of it and I will do all of it. That I can promise. If it's possible. If it's not possible, then obviously I can't do it. Like I don't have level 50 white mage and level 50 black mage. So they're in like they're like 36 or something. But all of my classes are above 35. So if you want me to do the leveling in each zone, I'll gladly do that. If you want me to do quests in every zone, if you want to know what the class quests are for all the classes, I will gladly do that. If you want me to post guides for the class quests, I will do that. Just let me know. But I'm very sorry to announce that. But this is all the more reason for you to go like my Facebook page that's included in the description below because you'll be able to find screenshots even more easily there. And if you're in the beta, I highly recommend that you go share your funny screenshots there as well. Get the community running, talk to each other, just have some fun because after all, we're here for the same game, Final Fantasy XIV. And the final bit of news, what server I'm going to be playing on because they announced the server list. Because of my recent videos about Ragnarok, I think it's only fitting that I play on the Ragnarok server. It is a legacy server, by the way. It's legacy/EU. I'm not European, I'm American, but it's a legacy server altogether, and I just kind of want to see what the ping is like for the European data centers. I think it'll be okay, though. So anyway, thank you for watching. This has been week 11 of the Final Fantasy XIV Informational. Now, don't forget, E3, June 11th to 13th. There's going to be a lot of Final Fantasy news, so you might not just see stuff from Final Fantasy XIV on here. There's going to be Final Fantasy Versus 13, hopefully. They're going to have Lightning Returns, and of course, there's going to be a lot of reveals about Final Fantasy XIV. There's going to be Scholar, Summoner. There's going to be trailers for both of those. There's going to be a brand new trailer for A Realm Reborn altogether. There's going to be a lot of exciting news, and I can't wait to share it all with you. I am probably not going to wait till Friday to post all that information. My informationals next week will probably be day by day. So expect June 11th, June 12th, June 13th, and June 14th to be a video. June 14th will be a little bit later because I'll be playing the beta. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe, share if you got cool friends, because some of you might not have gamer friends, and you might be kind of keeping this on the D-low. Let's pretend I didn't say that. I'm from Jersey anyway. I'm gonna keep this. And come over and like my Facebook page. I got a Twitter, but I don't really use it too much. So go over to the Facebook page. Go like it. Even if you don't have Facebook, go make a Facebook. Like it. Just do it. Just don't like anything else. Just don't add any of your friends. You'll be all right. So thank you for watching. One last check to see if that had sound. Yes, it did. Thank you, and I will see you guys on the 11th. God. Oh. I couldn't find the stop streaming button, so bye.